Johnston. I'm the Dean of the Shorter University Brady School of Nursing.
Awesome.
We have one program. It's the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program, so it's a 4-year degree.
Okay.
It prepares them to be a registered nurse in whichever state they test in. It doesn't necessarily have to be Georgia, even though that we are in Georgia. Whatever state they're going to live in afterwards, they would apply to take the licensing exam in that state. With the NCLEX, we don't get a numeric value from the students on the score. It's just a pass-fail grade. But at 2018, we were 81.82%, so we're right at 82%. Pretty much 100% of ours. I would probably say, if I had to give an exact number, it would probably be somewhere between 95 and 100, because preceptorships that we have, that's almost like they're doing an interview when they go, and a year-long interview for that. So they usually have scoped out some of the students that are there, and they've already chosen the people they would like to offer jobs to. So I would say well over 90%.
Awesome.
Besides just regular registered nursing in whichever some of them go into specialty areas. I know we've had students that have gone straight into NICU, so neonatal intensive care. We have them go to the cardiac units. They go on general med surg. They go into OB and peds, so they can go in emergency rooms. So they can go into different specialties such as that. But we have had several students that have gone on already and gotten their masters. So we have everything from nurse practitioners to educators. We've got some that have gone past masters into a doctoral level, so getting their doctor of nursing practice. Besides the Christian focus, of course, being part of Shorter, we have a small class size. Typically we run between 35 and 45 students that get an acceptance letter every spring when we do our acceptances. We usually tend to have about a 35 to 45. This year's junior class had actually 28 students in it, and our senior class currently has 38. So they don't get over 40 usually in the classes. So you have small class size. We have a lot of one-on-one time with students, so we can focus a lot more on helping them to be successful. As a freshman, they will come in and they take 2 years of prerequisite courses, averaging about 60 hours. So they would take the same prerequisite courses pretty much for any science major. Then they would apply to the nursing school as a separate application. They would get a letter that would be an acceptance letter or not, so depending on what it is. But if they get their acceptance letter, then they would come here and actually have classes at the School of Nursing for their last 2 years, so that we actually don't get them in any classes until their junior year.